Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with a collab video. I'm super excited about this one. Jen from Project Beauty and I have been trying to do collabs here and there together, and she had watched a video from Shanrell, and I will link her channel down below, and Shanrell had done like a minimal makeup collection video, and we were like, what would we have in our minimal makeup collection? Now, minimal could mean anything to anybody, right? It could be like, what would fit in a makeup bag? What would we only keep out of our collection if we could? Minimal could mean you have 1,000 items. Minimal could mean you have 5 items, you know? So my idea for this project was to say, what are the things in my collection that I love, that if I had to pick 1 or 2 items, I would choose those items and use them, that I know work, that I love, that I feel look really nice on me, and that I feel really confident in. So that's what I did with this video. I'm really excited to see what Jen decided to put into hers. Let's face it, neither one of us have minimal makeup collections, and I'm okay with that. But it was fun to go through my stuff and decide if I had to just choose one thing that I know really works well for me, what would I choose? And my items might change for tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for what I chose to put in my minimal makeup collection. Okay, let me start with primers. First of all, if I had my way, I would have only 3 different types of primers. The first one would be a moisturizing primer. And for that, I would either put in my Ritual Defy Thorn Oil or my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Both of these products are freaking wonderful, and I love them. I do my moisturizer, and then I go in with this, and it just makes my skin feel really good. It doesn't make it feel greasy or anything, but I like the way it makes my skin feel. It makes my makeup lay nicer, so I've really been enjoying going in with that kind of product. Then I would go in with an illuminating primer. One of my favorites is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Let me see if I can show you. My hands are so dry. This is like brand new to my collection again because I had finished a sample. So there it is there. And let me see if I can like shear this out to show you. It's just a really pretty, like, it's not like bam in your face. It just really looks beautiful on the skin. So I would choose that for my illuminating primer. And then I would choose a gripping primer. This is the one I'm loving right now. It's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've also used the Milk one. And then Shelly just gave me a sample of the Urban Decay one. So I'm excited to try that. But I would also have a gripping primer in because I really do feel like it makes a difference in how my makeup wears. So those are the base products that I would choose. Then going on to concealer and corrector. The first thing I would choose is this MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I am in the shade NC15. I use this mainly to carve out my brows, and I really like it. I will use it as a regular concealer if I need to, and it also does work as an under eye concealer for me if I need to use one. So this would for sure be the concealer that I would put in my minimal makeup bag. A color corrector that I would not want to be without right now is the Becca Under Eye Corrector in light to medium. I have been loving this as well. I feel like it really brightens up my under eyes without making it look cakey. And you can see that I've used quite a bit of this, so I'm really excited about that. I love this stuff, and I bring it with me everywhere I go. If I travel, it's just super easy. And like I said, it doesn't cake up or leave like any weird, you know, streaks or anything under my eyes. It blends really nicely into my other makeup as well. Then let's see, foundations. I have a couple here. The first one I have here is this MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. I've been really liking this foundation. It goes on nice and light, and then, but you can build it up somewhat. It is definitely like a light to medium coverage foundation. I really like this, especially in the summer. I feel like I'm not wearing any makeup when I have this on my skin. Another one that I really like, I had just bought this, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup. I really enjoy this. I've been really into sheer makeups lately. I'm not liking the, you know, full-on matte coverage, full coverage makeup lately. So this is another one that I've been really enjoying. And then last but not least is this Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I feel like this covers nicely, and it is this is more of like a medium to full. You can build it up, and I like that it's nice and moisturizing. It's got like a gray tone, so it really helps blend into my pasty white paper skin. There it is right there. And it's just a really nice tone for me. It just blends in nicely. I feel like it's foolproof. I can put it on and I don't have to worry about it like looking too cakey or anything like that. Okay, on to like face products, like fun stuff. So I chose to go a powder route and a liquid route. So of course I would put in my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, blush wand, and highlight wand. I love these. You guys know that I raved and raved and raved about these. So the contour, I'm going to swatch them because like, why not? And I have tried the e.l.f. dupes and they are not the same. So these are a little pricey, but you guys, I've had these in my collection for like ever. And you know, they're just beautiful. They sheer out nicely. Let me see if I can sheer them out. They're just gorgeous. They really look nice on my skin. I feel like they blend beautifully. So I would definitely have those. And then I did choose a couple of other like powder products. So the first one is this Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in How Many Carats. This was a Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. I had to buy this because of her, so A Beauty Guru made me do it. It does have a little bit of color on it because, you know, brushes mixing in or whatever. But this is really literally like a diamond balm. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. I put this on my face and I feel like it's just this slick, beautiful, like, oh my God. If you have not swatched this in store anywhere or tried it, I beg you to swatch it next time you go to Sephora. It is flippin' lovely. For blushes, I chose two. I chose this Buxom Seychelles blush. I really enjoyed this when I was using it. Here's the shade. It's just a really pretty rosy shade, and it didn't matter how much I put on. It lasted and it looked good. And then I also picked this Tarte and Party, and I feel the same way about it. Sorry, I'm not flipping you off, but there we go. And that is a really pretty like rosy, like without it being like brown. The other one's like a nude brown and the other one's like a nude rose. I love those two blushes. So they would go with me because I feel like they're just those products that work. If you just want something to work, they work. And then last but not least, I put in this NARS Laguna bronzer. Now, I love the Laguna bronzer. You know, I go on and on though about my Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer, but you can't buy that anymore. So I kind of felt bad putting it in this project. I think everything else you can purchase right now. So there's Laguna. It's just a really pretty, you know, bronzer on me. It works. I never have an issue of it like, you know, caking up or looking too deep or anything like that. So those are my picks for the face. I'm wiping off my hand. Now we're getting to eyeshadow. Well, okay, no, now we're not getting to eyeshadow. Then I decided, well, what would I put in if I were going to put in a face palette? And this was the one that always came to mind, and it is the Cover FX face palette. I got this gifted to me from Amy, and her channel is Curly's Curiosities. It used to be Curly Loves Beauty and Books, but this is what this one looks like. My blush did shatter. I was really sad, but I love this palette. It is so nice. Here are the two highlighting shades. They're a little too dark, but they work. And then I will swatch the one that's called Brightener. Whoa. So those are like the highlighter-y type project or products. Then I'll swatch the contour and the finishing powder. So the contour and the finishing powder are right there. And then the blush. And if you guys watch Danny from Danny's Makeup, you will know that this blush is no joke. I mean, she has been panning it all year and she doesn't even have pan in it. So like, holy cow. So there you go. That is the face palette. I love this, and ever since Amy gifted it to me, I have enjoyed it. It works for me every single time. I don't have to mess around, and it just is an easy palette for me to use. And then I was looking at my eyeshadow palettes, and I thought if I had to pick just one, it would definitely be a neutral leaning palette, because that's what I normally do. I want something easy to throw on for work. I don't have to worry about it like messing up. I don't have to worry about choosing from too many colors. So I decided to go with the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. Ever since I got this in my lucky bag, I have really wanted to use it more. And here's what it looks like. So it is an eyeshadow palette, but it has the two face products as well. So let me swatch these. This is the blush and then the highlight. Oh my God, they are just gorgeous. I was thinking about using this for my Pan That palette this year, but I'm not. So there's the blush and the highlight. And then I will swatch the shadows for you. Oh my God, so good. I love this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so pretty. I got to take this out and use it. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So there we go. So pretty. So this would definitely be my choice for a palette for my minimal makeup bag. I love it. And then last but not least for eyes, you know my obsession with ColourPop Super Shock Shadows lately. I pulled out this one called Frog. This was also gifted to me by Amy, or from Amy, and it's a really pretty, just like topper color, and it would work with any shadow. There it is right there. You could put it over basically any shadow or on its own and it would look fabulous. So that would be what I would put in for eyeshadows. Are you surprised? Were you thinking of anything in your head so far that you're like, oh, I can't believe she didn't put that in, or I thought she'd put this in, or are you like, nope, this is exactly what I thought she would put in? Okay, so let's go on to finishing products. The first, I have a couple powders here. The first one is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I would have put in my Hourglass Diffuse Light Powder, but that one is finished and I'm very sad. So that one would for sure go in, but considering I didn't have that anymore, I am pulling in this one. I really love this powder. I am panning it right now and it just works. It works. I love it and I don't have to worry about it when I use it. Same thing with this Ilia Fade Into You powder. It is just a lovely, finely milled powder. It goes on beautifully. It doesn't look cakey and I love it. So those would be my two powders. For sprays, the first one I would put in is my MAC Fix Plus. I have one opened, but I forgot about that, and so I grabbed one in the box. So anyway, I would put this in. I love this stuff. I spray this on my face after I'm done putting on like my powdery face products. And then I put on my powder, I spray this so that it all kind of melds in. And then I go in with the all-nighter after that. And this is my by far favorite setting spray. Nothing else holds a candle to it. The only one that I do like that I feel compares is the MAC Stay in Play, I think it's called. 16 hour or something like that. I do like that one as well, but all-nighter is my favorite. And then last but not least, no, I didn't pick lippies. Oh my God, I gotta pause. I'll be back. I gotta pick lippies. Ooh, I can't believe I forgot to pick lips. So before I get into my lippies, let me show you the rest of the eyes. For mascara, I have 3 different products. The first one is this Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. This is flippin' fantastic. I've also tried the Sills Booster by Lancome. I think so. I like that one, but it's pricey. This is like $4.99. It's fabulous. Oh, I tried the L'Oreal one too, and that was okay. For lower lash mascara, which I have to have a separate lower lash because a lot of them have been smudging on me, the regular mascaras. So I use this from Clinique. It's the Bottom Lash Mascara, and it's got this little teeny tiny wand, and it does not smudge at all. You can see it right there. Oh, it's so cute. And it does not smudge at all. So I use this every time I do my makeup. And then last but not least, I haven't opened this yet, but this is my favorite. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. Here is the wand. I never thought I would like a wand like that, but this truly separates every single freaking lash. It makes them long, it makes volume, it's gorgeous, and I love it. I love it. And then last but not least, for eyeliner, I have a bougie one. These, well, let me grab another one too. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the bougie one first. The first thing I have here is the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner. This is in the shade Satin Bronze. It is flipping gorgeous. It is a beautiful pencil on one side, and then on the other side, it has the smudger. I don't really use the smudger, but this is a beautiful liner. It goes on with no effort. It is beautiful, but it does smudge. I mean, it's a nice, you know, emollient liner. It's one of my favorites, and I'm so glad I didn't even buy this. I got it with my shop at points, and I would buy more. Then for the non-bougie one, it's my Sephora 12-hour retractable eyeliner. I have this one in the matte cobalt blue. I also have like an evergreen green one, and I have a slate gray one, but this cobalt blue, oh my God, I'm wearing it today with this like gold eyeshadow look. I don't know if you can see the blue, but I love wearing this with like a neutral look for just a surprise pop, and this goes on beautifully. It's a nice liner. It doesn't tug. I really enjoy that. So those would be my picks, my choices or picks for liners. And then last but not least, I have lippies. So, okay. If I was to choose a lip liner, it just would have to be something nude. I don't care if it's like brown nude, pink nude, whatever. I like a nude. I can tone down my brights. I can just wear it as a all over lip color. So it really doesn't matter to me what brand, what kind, but I have two in front of me. This one's the ColourPop liner in the shade Another Round. It's looking pretty beat up. It's in a project right now. So here is a swatch of that. I do need to sharpen it, so I'm going to keep it out actually. And then another one I pulled in was this Essence Soft and Precise lip liner because it's so cheap, and this is in the shade Bold. But this one you do have to draw a little bit harder. It is a pencil liner, but you can tell, it's almost the same shade as the other one. So it's a nice liner. Then I went a little bougie and a little bit not bougie for lippies. The first one I put in was my Gucci Rouge à Lèvres Voile. Sorry, Valerie. I don't even know how to say it. I'm just making something up right now. And this is in the shade The Painted Veil. Here is the bullet. It's beautiful. And I just love this shade. It is so pretty. And there is what that shade looks like. It's so pretty. So I definitely would have this in my bag. The other one I have is the Merit lipstick in the shade Baby. I love Merit lippies. This is such a nice formula. It goes on so beautifully. Here is the shade. Beverly would say, it's like every other color you have. Yes, yes it is. It's so beautiful. And I just love it. It's not sticky. It goes on nicely, it stays, it's beautiful. And then last but not least is my Merit lip oil. I love these Merit lip oils. I feel like it definitely keeps my lips hydrated. It's lovely. There's that right there. So those are the lippies I would choose. And I think they would go really well with the shadows that I picked out. So what do you think? Are you surprised? I asked that already, but I am curious. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I would definitely do this project again, maybe later on. So tell me if you'd like to see like one maybe in 6 months from now. I don't know, maybe my ideas would change because it's going to be like summertime and maybe they would be like more fun or colorful. I don't know. But right now, this is what I'm sitting on, and I'm very happy with my choices. So again, thank you so much for giving me part of your day. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.